So, we're live once again on the podcast show. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about Six Flags St. Louis. I decided to change it up a bit. I kind of wanted to take a break from doing comic book podcasts for a while, so today's episode, we're going to be discussing the park, Six Flags St. Louis. Is it haunted? What is the story behind it? So, anyway, the first episode I did was the Six Flags St. Louis theme park episode, talking about the park's haunting, the stories attached to it. And I felt like the episode wasn't really the best episode, even though it was the first episode, and I was like nervous and, and I was really nervous about doing the episode because I felt like it wasn't enough to cover, because when we did the first show, when we started it, it was like 45 minutes, and it was pre-recorded, it wasn't live, it wasn't really the best episode, and now we're like 70 episodes in, and I really want to do a 1 hour show dedicated to Six Flags, the ghosts of Six Flags St. Louis. That should be the title of it. Maybe I could change the title after we're done recording it. The Ghosts of Six Flags. Anyway. I'm waiting for everybody to get into the chat, Sound effects. I wonder what they do. Okay. That sounds very fake. I like that. That's pretty cool. Waiting for everybody to get into the chat so we can get this episode going. Okay. I really like the thunderstorm one. Lightning. Really like that. Lightning and thunder. Let's see. Have you seen Black Lightning? No, I have not. I haven't watched that show. I don't know why. I don't know. It's kind of like, once you watch a comic book show, they're almost like the same. It's like once it kicks off, it's the same thing. I haven't watched it. I'm still waiting for like Static Shock to show up. Then I'll probably hop on board and watch it. I haven't watched. I like Static Shock. I haven't watched it in a while. Hello. So Static Shock's like one of those classic shows. I don't know. Oh, it's on DC Universe. I'll probably watch it like tomorrow or whatever. So, anyway. Yep. So today's episode is going to be about Six Flags and the ghosts that haunt it. I know one thing that's true is like... Oh, thank you, love. I know one thing that's true is like they showed like photographs of Six Flags New Orleans. And it looks like a haunted theme park. It looks like really like, haunted and abandoned. It's a shame it's abandoned. It's a shame that they never really done anything. So let's play the intro, which is a new song, by the way. It's from the show. I have to admit, I borrowed it from my now favorite show, my now favorite non-comic book show called Corner Gas, which is a funny, hilarious Canadian comedy, which is now an animation show. They revived it into an animated show, and it's really funny. It's on Internet Movie Database, which is, you can watch it for free, and it's really worth it. So let's play the intro, shall we?
There's not a lot going on, but look closer, baby, you're so wrong.
So, I really like that song. That is literally the intro of the song. The beginning part of the song is literally the intro to the show, and it's really funny. So, I'm really excited about this episode because it's basically a remake of the first episode we did on the show, and I remember when we did the first episode, when listening to it yesterday, I was just like it was like the worst it was like the worst episode I ever felt like I've done, even though it was like the first episode, and now we're like 70 episodes in, and it's like I need to redo one. And this is the episode we're going to be redoing, is the ghosts of Six Flags. So when I first heard about it, it was from when I first heard about the theme park being haunted, the rumors of it, and going into the researching of it. It's a fascinating story because ever since we covered it, like, there's been a lot of people who came up to me and was like, the park's haunted. Then the Holiday Inn, which is literally across the street from Six Flags, is haunted. And all these amazing stories of hearing it, that it's haunted, that there's been a lot of bizarre things happening in the park. I can't help but want to go in and literally, I don't know if they would let me, but walk around the park at night, do an investigation to see if it's haunted. And the thing about it is, there's been some people who've been investigating the Six Flags, I think it's Over Texas or Fiesta, Texas, that rumors of it being haunted there. So all these stories of the paranormal, of happenings and stuff, like, for example, Bob the Pigman haunting the park, to the point where the urban legend of it grew and grew and grew, to the point where they literally made it an attraction of it at Six Flags. Is a fascinating thing. And it's pretty funny. Like, I mean, there's going to be a lot of changes happening to the park next year because Catwoman Whip is coming to Six Flags. I can't wait to ride that ride. And, you know, it's going to be where the go-karts were. So, if you're going to Six Flags and the go-karts are open, you better hop in line and enjoy it one more time because Catwoman's literally taking that place. And where they're going to put it, it's going to be sort of like they have to dig into part of the boss. The long-ass walkway to the boss is literally you walk a fucking mile. Like, one time I was, like, going there to Six Flags, while back. And I remember it was, like, really fucking hot. And I was, like, covered in sweat. Because it was, like, 100 and something degrees. And I remember we walked, like, a mile to get to the entranceway. And I remember I finally had to, like, walk up the ramp. And I was like, I fucking hate this ride. And I literally stopped, like, and I saw the steps, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I had to, like, walk up the fucking steps, and had to stand in line. I'm like, I hate this ride. I love this ride. The boss is, like, my favorite ride. And it's, like, a fucking marathon to get to the ride. Oh, thank you. So, we finally got on the ride, and it was really fun. Like, the boss, they added some revamps to it, like one of the sides, you know, the sharp turn, which literally, like, it is like this turn is so sharp, it feels like your stomach is, like, you know, down in the seat. So it's been a while since I've been on the boss, and I heard so many great things about the sharp turn. The people really like it, but Catwoman is like they're excited and they're ready, and I think once the the haunted Fright Fest ends, they're gonna break ground around, I think, November or December. They're gonna break ground and get it going. But they're gonna close down go-kart rides and stuff, and I'm happy for it because I never got to drive the go-kart. So it's like it's really hard to drive the go-karts when you have your right foot's the gas and you're in a go-kart. It's kind of hard to do that, but I'm so happy that it's like Anyway, they say like Bob the Pig Man. The story doesn't make sense. Like they say like one part he's haunting near the tidal wave, which I can see why. Oh my god, I gotta tell the story about tidal wave. So this was like in the summer, and it wasn't really fun. It wasn't a fun day when we went. I don't know how I'm talking about stories at Six Flags. I'm supposed to be talking about the haunting of it, but what the hell. I went to the park. Me and my family, and my sister brought her kids, and which is exciting. And she brought her nephew, a kid that basically at the end of the day, all of us wanted to kill him. We all wanted to kill this kid. It's not his fault, but you kind of want to kill him. So Because, like, for example, we were going to the tidal wave. The tidal wave is not a fun ride. It's not a bad ride, but it's not a fun ride. If you catch my drift. Basically, you get on this boat. And you go up this hill. You go up, 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 you go up. You turn left, you keep going. And you stop and you get ready to go downhill. Down this watery hill. And you're going to get soaked. You are going to get soaked to the point where you feel water between your ass cheeks. You're going to get that fucking soaked. It's a way to describe it. And it is not a fun fucking ride. And I hate this ride. I didn't like it when I was a kid. And I sure as hell don't like it now. And that's a way to describe how soaked you're gonna get. It's not the log flume. It's not like this fun, like, you're going, curves and you're gonna go. You're enjoying the speed of the, going through the water and stuff. It's like a slide. It's like a fun water slide. Tidal wave is basically, you're getting on this big ass boat and you're going downhill and you're gonna get soaked in this dirty water. I'm sure it's clean water, but it's like river water. So, this kid wanted to get on it. My sister's nephew. And I'm just like, no. No. Like, my niece and nephew got on it. My youngest nephew was smart. He was like, nope. I was just like, here's the thing. He was like, I'm going to get on this ride. And my niece and nephew gets on it. And he was going to go with him. He's like, no, I don't want to get on it. So my niece and nephew get on the ride. They get on the ride. They go down the slide. They get soaked and stuff. And we're just standing there. We're like watching this because I'm thinking like, I ain't getting on this ride. And it was kind of like sad because like Tidal Wave is right next to Boomerang, and Boomerang used to be the go-karts, and not the go-karts, bumper cars. And I love the bumper cars. They were fun. Like you hit someone so hard you almost like knocked them off the track. It is that fun. So we're all standing there, we're all watching this, and all of a sudden after they get off the ride, he goes like, I want to get on this ride, and it's like, and everyone's like, fuck. So we're all drawing straws of like, who's going to get on this ride with this kid? And guess who's the one who's forced to get on this ride? Yours truly. So, I get on this ride, and we all get, me and him we go in the line, we wait, and we have to sit up front, because no one wants to sit up front, because no one doesn't want to get wet. And it's like, then what the fuck is the point of you getting on this ride if you know you're going to get soaked? You bastards. So, he's sitting next to he decides to sit at the edge of it, near the exit, once the car returns to the track. So, I'm pissed. I'm sitting there, my shoes and socks are soaked, because there's water on the bottom of the boat, and the seat is wet, so I'm pissed. I'm like, I fucking hate this ride. I hate everybody. I hate this kid. I want to shove him off this boat into the water. So, mind you, this is satire comedy. I'm just adding humor to tell the story. But I am thinking that, like, I fucking hate this ride. I hate everybody. I don't want to be on this. So we're sitting there. And all of a sudden the kid gets scared. He's like, I'm going to get off the ride. And he tries to jump back onto the exit. I just yanked him down in the seat. Like, you sit there. You're the one who got us into this shit. You're gonna get soaked. You're going through this track. You're gonna get. You're done. You wanted to get on this tidal wave ride over on this ride. And you sit there, and I'm just pissed. Everybody's on the outside, like smiling, waving. I just want to be like, lift the middle finger, like fuck you. So we go up this thing. We go up and you hear the chain, and you hear the water, exiting out of the boat, back down to the, I'm just like, I fucking hate everybody. After we get off this ride, I'm buying a slushie and I'm buying a Batman hat. I deserve to buy myself something after being tortured with this shit. But I did buy a nice Batman hat after the water ride. So, we go left. And we're going. And we go down to the ramp. Down the slide of it. I'm thinking like, motherfucker. So we go down it. We're soaked. I'm just sitting there like, I'm pissed. My nice, flash, red t-shirt is soaked. My shorts are soaked. My boxers are soaked. My socks are soaked. My shoes are soaked. And I'm pissed. It's like, do you ever get the feeling when your socks are soaked and your shoes, and you hear the squish, squish, squish when you walk? I hate that. I'm just pissed and angry. Then you cross the bridge. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to walk around the park. First thing I'm going to do is take my shoes off and get rid of the socks because they're soaked. I'm done. And all of a sudden, we cross the bridge. All of a sudden, the worker goes, no. You have to stop. The ride isn't over yet. And I'm like, what the fuck? We got off the track. And we had to stand on the bridge to get soaked again. I'm just standing there. And I'm just fuming. I'm at this point of like, I'm done. I'm done with this day. I'm done with this park. I want to go home, put on dry clothes. I am just done. And all of a sudden, here comes the boat, right down the slide, and the water hits us. And the water doesn't feel good when it hits you. It is just whoosh, like smacking you in the face where it stings. And I'm just soaked. I am completely drenched in water. And this kid is like between happy and upset. And I just wanted to knock the fuck out of this kid. Like, I was just aggravated. Because he gets off the slide. He gets off the park. He runs to my sister. And he's like, I'm soaking wet. I don't like it. I'm just like, you motherfucker. Like, this kid complained. He complained it was too hot. Now he's too wet after the water ride. His shoes are wet. It's like, well, no shit. We just got off a water ride. Like, this kid complained. He's hungry. His feet hurt. And I'm just like... I'm just sitting there going like, take my socks off. I just wanted to throw my socks at this kid's head because they're just soaked and I'm just done with water rides. Now I wouldn't hit the kid. I would throw my socks at him. But I wouldn't hit the kid. So I was aggravated. I was just like, why couldn't we get on the tsunami soaker? I mean, I wouldn't get on it because last time I got on it, I got shot at by everybody. But anyway. Yeah, Tidal Wave is not a... It's one of those old rides. Like, I'd just rather keep it there because it's old, you know. But, yeah, the bumper cars, yeah, those were fun. Those were good old days. So... Yeah, I'm excited for the Catwoman ride. Catwoman whip. Whoosh. Yeah. No, I never got on a Fireball. No, I never got on a Fireball because it just looks so stupid. And I never got on Superman. I was close to getting on Superman once, but I just backed out of it. I don't know why, but I remember like seeing it. And I thought like, oh, that's gonna be a cool ride to get on, and I walked towards it and I saw how tall it was. I was just like, oh hell no. I don't know. I never got on the Superman Tower of Power ride because I don't like Superman. I don't know. I just never. I don't know. I just never felt like the Screaming Eagle though. That's my favorite. But the Boss is like my all-time favorite roller coaster because I was there when it opened. And I waited an hour and 30 minutes to get on that roller coaster. That was dedication, man. People complain like it's too far to walk, but it's just like imagine waiting in line for an hour and 30 minutes just to get on that ride. To get that like high, that 4-minute 32-second high of that roller coaster. That is dedication. That right there is just how it is. Like, people bitch and complain about waiting in line, which I can see their point. Like, Thunder River is too fucking long to wait. I only got on it once in 1 year because I just refused to fucking wait. I just refused to wait that long for a ride. But the Boss was worth it. That 4-minute 32-second high. It was worth it. It was like the greatest roller coaster ride ever. Besides Scooby-Doo. I loved Scooby-Doo. You could watch a video of it on YouTube. And it's sort of like, it's great to like watch it, but at the same time it's very bittersweet because it's like being on that ride, being on that boat and like floating on the water. And I gotta find a video. Like, I know I'm supposed to talk about ghost stories, but I feel like, reminiscing and stuff. So, hold on. Let me hook up the speakers again. So, hold on. So, anyway. It's a really fun ride. Like, And the cool part about it was the guy who did the voice of Shaggy is from St. Louis, and he also did I think he did Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I think that's what he did. He did that movie, and he did the voice for the Six Flags Scooby-Doo ride just for the fun of it. So, here it is. Scooby-Doo Ghost Blasters. Such a good day. Yeah, it's what you hear in the background when you shoot the gun. That's all you hear is that little weird noise. I remember that Shaggy talking when you enter the ride. When you enter the swamp, the scary swamp and stuff. There it is. That's what you hear. You hear that gun going off, that little... and you hear the ghosts, groaning, and you see, all of a sudden this wooden ghost thing, swinging back and forth. It was fun. That was... Even though, you watch it now, and you see, all these CGI and special effects and all these things, people will be like, that is silly. And all of a sudden you see Shaggy, behind a tree in a swamp. It was something back in the day. It was all it was wooden stages around this lagoon water in this boat. Even though a lot of people look at it and be like, that is silly. It wasn't really silly. It's if you look, if you were back in the day when that ride opened, it was like magic. It was you're in the Scooby-Doo world, but you're in a boat, you're holding a little gun that makes a little, weird noise. It was magic. It was such a classic ride. And it's really cool. One part you get it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. Exactly. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean, but much cooler in my opinion. One part is you go past and you see Shaggy being chased by the werewolf. And there's one part where the mystery machine almost hits you. You get the little ghosts. I remember the final... I remember when the ride closed. The Fright Fest. A lot of people... I remember this. This is true. When they closed it, everybody was pissed. It's you're closing this ride. You're taking this fun, exciting ride away, and they replaced it with this ghost thing, and it's oh, they're sort of bringing it back, but it's under a different name. And we all got on it, and we all walked through, and it said it wasn't a ride, it was a little maze. And I remember my mom was pissed. And she said out loud, well, ain't this a crock of shit? She was pissed, It Okay. So, yeah, it was fun. So, anyway, yeah. They replaced it with Justice League. Which isn't a bad ride. But it's like, it's one of those things. We'll get to the ghost stories and stuff. I just want to sort of like tell fun parts of Six Flags. So anyway, the Justice League ride isn't a bad ride. It just feels short. It feels like a short ride. It feels like you're being rushed through there. It's not like Scooby-Doo where you take your time through it and stuff. It's like, even when you get on the ride, like the cars are moving. Like they don't stop the car. They're just like, come on. Get going. Get on the car and go. And it just doesn't feel an enjoyable ride. You feel like you're being rushed through it. Like you have to get through it and let the other people get on next. And you get these glasses. You have to share glasses with people. 3D glasses. I don't like sharing. I'm one of those weird people. Like, I don't share my hat with other people. I especially wouldn't want to share glasses with other people because I don't know what the hell they have. I don't want to walk out of there all of a sudden have pink eye. Oh, La La Land's available on Internet Movie Database TV. Huh. I might watch that. Sorry, I'm just looking at my TV. Like, I don't know if they have pink eye or whatever they have. I don't want that. I don't want to share glasses with people. I don't believe that you can thoroughly clean glasses and be like, here you go. I don't like that. It's really weird. So, it's one of those things, like, I don't know what it is. I'm like one of those weird people. So anyway, let's get into the ghost sightings of Little Girl and the Orbs at Six Flags. Someone wrote this article about Six Flags and ghosts and whatever. Note, Six Flags St. Louis is a big place and has at least 5 known entities. This person who investigated decided to give each ghost their own article. Oh boy. So this is about the Little Girl and the Orbs. I want to find the other one. Like, we talked about the Little Girl and the Orbs. I felt like we gave a lot of story of the first episode. A big chunk of it to love you more. Yeah, it just, I never, I don't know, I just never felt like sharing glasses with people. Like for example, it was really weird though when someone was like, here's your glasses, and I thought like, it wasn't really that, it was like, they have them all in a bin. Grab your glasses and get on the ride. I looked at him like, I wish I had like the facial expressions, but it's like it's like a Jim Norton expression of like disgust. It is really that. It's like you have an expression of disgust of like, you're making me wear glasses that somebody else wore. What is wrong with you? So, oh, here's one. We got EVPs. Perfect. We got the speaker, so we can play these EVPs. There's 3 different EVPs. There's the EVP of a voice saying, "Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it," which kind of sounds like any parent. Any parent can say it, like, "Stop, stop, 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 stop." Or, I know it's a Bill Cosby joke, so I have to borrow it. Or, "Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, here." So, anyway, we're going to play these EVPs, these electronic voice phenomenon. Oh, it's a female EVP saying, "Stop it, stop it, stop it." Kind of sounds like any mom at a Six Flags. You know. Anyway, we're going to play EVPs right now, so bear with me. So, anyway. Alright. Anyway. Here's the EVP. Mind you, the investigator is a male, so you're going to hear a female EVP. Electronic voice phenomenon. A phenomenon, I don't know where, but here it is.
Okay, who are you talking to? Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Alright, I heard stop. I don't hear it. So let's play it again.
Okay, who are you talking to? Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Alright, did you hear that? Did you hear the stop it? I heard the stop it. Second time around. Alright, that's a female EVP, recorded by Greg, some guy named Greg, in the Palace Theater lobby. I've been there. I bought Need to Breathe tickets. I got to see one of my favorite bands perform. I bought concert tickets. I will say one thing about the Palace Theater. It's a very nice theater. And I also seen a camel on the nativity nativity scene story they did. And this camel just walked through there like he owned the shit. He just walked in there. He's like, "Yep, here I am." He just walked right through that scene. That camel owned it. He owned that scene. He owned that show. So anyway. So this it was really cool. Even the guy who was like the angel who's being hung, hanging from, gliding down, that camel stole that entire scene from that angel. That guy looked pretty mad. But that camel was cool. I wish I got his autograph after the show, but had to leave. So anyway. So, alright, the female EVP was heard. Greg speaks at the end of the clip, so yeah, we did hear him. No one heard this voice at the time it was recorded. The second clip, I captured this one. So the person is the investigator of it, MissouriGhosts.net. So, the second clip, I captured this one at the Mine Train Transfer House. I know where that is. I've been on the mine train more times than you can imagine. It's a fun ride. It's a fun ride. It's like one of the first rides you get on before you get on the Screaming Eagle. There's like a level system. You want to get on the bus, you have to go through the mine train, the Screaming Eagle, then you get on the bus. It's always an important thing. Like, as crazy as it sounds, when you get on the Screaming Eagle, it's like you take pride in it. It's like you becoming a man. You're getting on this roller coaster, and it's like the door opens for you to get on any roller coaster you want to get on. Like the main goal, the main objective of all the roller coaster rides to get on is the Batman. That's how it is. Like, when you enter that park, you see the Batman ride, You hear the cars, going down a slide. You hear the roar of the Batman ride. It's like, I want to get on that ride. That's kind of how it is. Like, Six Flags is a big fucking deal. And the Batman ride is like the centerpiece of the park. You want to get on the Batman ride. Because you go down and you hear the roar of the car going on the track. Well, more like flying, but it's a big ride. Like, you see the entire Gotham City Park. You see the, Gothic statues of the gate. It's like, it's a big, important deal. Because that's the fucking ride you want to get on. So anyway, the Mine Train. Mine Train is a classic. The Mine Train is one of those rides that's like, you have to have it. You have to have it. It's a great ride. So anyway, Mine Train House. The voice is recorded, left running unattended. In this voice activation mode, it captures a single female voice, which can be heard saying, "She's in here." So, sorry, I had to turn down. Alright, we're going to play it. So, you're going to hear the Mine Train thing. So, here we go. Hold on. My TV went off. I have the weirdest TV because it's like it could play for a while, for like hours on YouTube, and then all of a sudden it'll like stop. I watch one YouTube series which is called Comic Book Palace. So if you ever watch any shows on YouTube and you're into comic books and you really can't find anything, Comic Book Palace is the show to watch. It used to be Comic Trips, but they quit doing those, which kind of sucks. But anyway, let's play the EVP, shall we? I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything? Let's play it again. I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything? By the way, I'm talking to the producer of the show. I didn't hear anything. I did not hear anything at all. So I did not hear anything in that one, which kind of freaks me out when you not hear anything. I'll be right back real quick. I gotta take a break. So, it's what happens when you drink too many waters. Drink too many bottles of water. So, I'll be right back. I'll play the intro song. I know a lot of people wanted to hear it, so anyway, here it is.
Think there's not a lot going on, but look closer, baby, you're so wrong. I roll my eyes back into my happy place. I'm always gonna need this sense of space, and in the ever wave under a rolling cloud, I can't hear what you say, 'cause you're talking so loud. How many times you gonna get me wrong?
So, anyway, I'm back. I did hear the voice, but you need earbuds or headphones to hear it. Yeah, I didn't hear it. I don't know. I'll hear it. I'll hear it again. I just my opinion. Just my opinion alone. I didn't hear voice. I even had the speakers turned up. I couldn't hear it, so maybe, I don't know. I'll play it later on when I have my earbuds in and see what's... My speakers are weird, by the way, so there's like no earbuds plug-in thing to like hear it. So they're old Dell speakers. Got them for free, by the way, so my uncle was throwing them out and I took them. So yeah. There's a clip recorded by Ken, also at the transfer house during EVP session. So, yeah. Let's hear what this one is, because I did not hear. Alright, we're going to play this one. I apologize for those who are hearing it. It kind of sounds like a car. Like a track. A car on a track. So here it is. I don't know what that is. Let's turn it up again. I don't know what it is, so... Clip number 4. This is a male EVP voice captured by Greg in the haunted house, which was once the transfer house to the old mine train. Sorry, I'm just looking at other stuff they have, so... I'm just responding to a message. It's interesting. It is, yeah, it is. I found these, and I wanted to play them the first, I think it was like one of the first shows we did of the paranormal hauntings at Six Flags. I just didn't have speakers to like hold the microphone for those to listen, to hear it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So, let's play this EVP, shall we? I don't know what that is, also. I love how they just don't describe what they heard, what they believe they heard on the EVP. I don't know what it is. Kind of sounds creepy, but yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, this clip number 5, Greg captures this female EVP saying "Betty" in the Bugs Bunny National Outdoor Area, but it's really Bugs Bunny's National Park. Oh, some of these are following your video clips, but oh shit, that one's clear as days. Alright, these are guys who are doing this investigation. There's no female. Oh, it's alright. This one is creepy. Alright, I gotta tell you this one. I gotta tell you something. This is creepy. I heard, like, I had to pause it to start from the beginning, but I heard bet, and that it was clear as day, so here it is.
Ready?
Did you hear that? Holy shit. That was creepy. That was... Did you hear that? That was like crystal clear. Let's play that again.
Ready?
That is creepy. That is just... That is just creepy. Let's play it again.
Ready?
Did you hear that? That was creepy. That is... And the Bugs Bunny... There was no one present named Betty. Is by Ben a residual EVP. That was creepy. So I gotta set up the what's the next one? Clip number 6 is a female EVP that can be heard speaking while Greg is talking, and it is recorded at the Empire Theater. I don't know where that one's at. I think it's the Western Saloon one. Let me look it up. I haven't been at the park, mind you, so sorry. Empire. And no, I'd never watched the show A Cookie, so I know that's the one where Juicy Smollett was in. I mean, sorry, Jesse Smollett. I love the Dave Chappelle thing. That was pretty fucking hilarious. Juicy Smollett. Alright, Empire Theater, that's the one. That is the theater basically near Batman Ride. It's between Batman Ride and the Joker. And it's like behind the Gotham City area. And it's right across from the Ninja and the Chinese restaurant. And not that far from Access Chemicals Arcade. So that's where the Empire Theater is. They used to be a Bugs Bunny show. And it became like the Christmas performance area. So that's where Empire Theater is. It's also across the street from a sports store where they sell Cardinal t-shirts and all that. And it's also not that far from the movie merchandise area where they sell a lot of movie t-shirts and merchandise. They had a lot of, I am not making this up, they had a lot of Game of Thrones stuff. Like, it might as well have been the Game of Thrones store because there was a lot of Game of Thrones shit. In a good way, there. And I was just like, I went in there and I was just like, winter is coming. I have nothing against Game of Thrones, so damn. I know, right? Like, they had a ton of Game of Thrones stuff. So, this is the female EVP at the, what's this? Oh, did you hear the Betty? That is, sorry, I'm responding to a comment. That was the one the Game of Thrones thing? Oh, that was the movie merchandise store. They had like a ton of it. Ton of Game of Thrones stuff. It was just like crazy. It was just crazy. So we're playing we're gonna play the Empire EVP. The guy you hear us talking is the guy who has the recorder, I think. So here it is.
Was sensitive. That's all.
I heard it at the beginning. I heard the dude talk, and I hear someone talking that is a female voice. So let's play that again.
Was sensitive. That's all.
It sounds weird. I can't even hear what she's saying, so let me turn it up a hair.
Was sensitive. That's all.
I don't know what she's saying, so that's creepy. Alright. I know. That is like the creepiest voice I ever heard, but this one they say is this is the weirdest EVP recorded at the Empire Theater. The faint voices in the background are the investigator speaking. This EVP voice is a loud male voice speaking gibberish. Gibberish. So we are going to play that one. I don't know how many they have. Damn, that's creepy. So, here's the weirdest EVP as they described, right here. Let's play it. Okay, that was weird, but let's play it again. That was weird. Sounds like it's raining in the background there. Let's see. They have next one are following are video clips. They have one that's in the field known as the stench of death, otherwise known as my cat's litter box. I'm looking around the room, making sure she's not around, because she is very protective of her litter box. That is funny though, but. Yeah, that's what I'm going to start calling her litter box. I should get like a Sharpie and write on the side, stench of death. Because she will literally blow up that litter box to like the point of like it engulfs my room. Like the odor carries and engulfs my room. And I'm just like, like gagging to get out of the room, so. So, crap, I don't want to download this video. I don't want to watch it. I wish they would do more EVPs, because that is really, really cool. I love this one photograph they took, which is like, I think it's the entrance of the park, or it's no, wait, Foghorn Leghorn's train ride. Oh, it's at the Six Flags Park. It's the Bugs Bunny National Park. All you see is like the moon in the sky, which is like beautiful. It's a beautiful photograph. The lights in the park are, reflect off the water of the ground. So it did rain, and it's really beautiful. So the following areas they investigated were the Empire Theater, the Wardrobe Building, Transfer House, the Haunted House, the Palace Theater, and the fields of the east of the amusement park. Perhaps the largest scale ghost hunt I have ever been involved with, as the investigator said. It That is really nice. I would love to do a ghost investigation. That'd be really fun though. Like, take a camera and start like recording, because mind you, I am a skeptic. I'm one of those people that I have to see to believe. I cannot like walk in and be like, I believe in this. I usually have to go in there and be like, prove that. You have to prove to me that it's real. So, I am one of those skeptic people. So, anyway. Do I think that they captured stuff? I heard the EVPs, mind you, and they seem very convincing. The one that says Betty is very crystal clear. I wish they had a camcorder to like record and show everything. But anyway. So I'm just one of those people that I have to see it to believe it. It's kind of like all these like MK mind control thing, which I can believe. I believe that there can be subliminal messages to, and stuff. I believe in mind control and all that, because especially the subliminal messages, because you look at it, it's like there's a lot of things that is really weird and creepy. Anyway, I'm going to get over to the Paranormal Task Force, where they did their investigation of Six Flags. Paranormal Task Force had the honor to assist the Merrimack Valley Paranormal Society. Shit, they're not that far from me. Let's see. What have they found? Oh, there's a fan site for Six Flags. And they closed down. Oh, that's a shame. I should start a website. So. Okay, here's what they found. Resulting evidence. They have found four noble anomalies on digital photograph, 10 audio EVPs, and they did not upload them. You see, that's a disappointment right there. Oh. I have them right here. My bad. Okay, the Palace Theater. Okay. Oh, this is the one that Greg captured. These are the EVPs that were played at the other website I played. Alright, sorry. Okay, these are the Palace Theater. These are what Greg captured. Here's other ones that they have. This is one Terry. I don't know who the hell Terry is. captured inside while camera was recording. Class C. There's different classes of audio. I'm sorry, I have to go back. There are a class A, B, and C EVPs. C is everyone agrees it is an EVP. So the one that they have was so anyway, we're gonna play the one that is not disclosed indoor location. Okay, I don't even know what the hell that even means, but I couldn't even hear what that one was saying, so we're not playing it. Alright, we're gonna play this one. This one is, they say, is an EVP that says, "Come play with me." Okay, let's play this one. I heard it. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it. Oh, boy. So anyway, most of these are ones that are the one that they captured, which is the gibberish one you heard. One said it sounds like very cartoonish next to Tasmanian Devil. So they might have captured Taz on audio. Most of these are like ones that I already played. So these paranormal task force people have... Oh, they even have pictures. Damn, some of these are creepy. Well, they have one where... That is a creepy photo. They have one that looks like a human figure at the door. That is creepy. So, anyway. That is very creepy. So anyway, I'm just reading some comments real quick. Anyway, yeah, it would be interesting to do a paranormal investigation on ghosts supposedly captured. Do you believe that? Hold on. I'm asked a question right here. I never had this question before. And my dog just woke up. Anytime, I'm not making this up, anytime Lilo's like asleep and someone wakes her up, she gets like really mad. It starts barking at the people that are making noise. So anyway, this question I was asked. Do you believe animals can be ghosts coming back to visit their former owners? I do believe that. Because same here. I do believe that. I I actually never told this story to anybody. It's about my dog, Mandy. That I was like, it was like a couple days after Stitch and Lilo. Yeah. It was about a couple days after Mandy, my dog, died of cancer. That one night I was like, I woke up out of a sleep because I felt like something was on top of me. Because this is a true thing. Anytime Mandy decided to come in my room to sleep, she will climb on top of me and somehow push me aside so she could sleep right next to me. So, yeah. So, one night I woke up from that, and all of a sudden, like, there was nothing in my room, and all of a sudden I seen, like, a shadow of a dog run down the hallway. I don't know what it was, but the hair, my dog, Mandy was very long hair, and anytime it rained, her hair would spike up for no reason. But it was really comforting and interesting, experience to have your dog just somehow show up, Yeah, I do believe it, because there's like one video a guy took of his dog. Like, he took a video of his bed, and it looked like underneath the blanket a little dog, like, wiggling around. And some people believe that it was his dog comforting him. So yeah, I do believe it. I mean, dogs and cats are man's best friend. Even though my cat views me as like, human, get me food, get me water, pet me, and let me bite you. That's how my cat is. My cat just views me as like a companion instead of the owner. Which is great, I love my cat. My cat's very... I'll be honest, she smells. I never met a cat in my life, besides Cooper, that would stink up a litter box to the point of, like, you have to almost get a gas mask just to live with that cat. So, yeah, I do believe that animals do come back and check on you, and kind of how it is. I mean, I have several cats, and I have 2 dogs. The other cats basically live outside, but it was very interesting it's very interesting to see several cats, especially one little cat, a little gray kitten, pick up a piece of chicken bigger than its body and carry it. So, yeah, I mean, and see one cat just like literally almost to the point devouring a chicken, and just rip it apart and eat it like it's a lion. It was really cool. It was very scary at the point, like, especially afterwards, it just looked up at me like... So, yeah. Would you do? Yeah, I would do a paranormal investigation of Six Flags. I mean, the idea of it being haunted, the idea of, of it is very interesting. It's a very interesting thing. And hearing that the possibility of the park being haunted and all these things. Yeah. I have to tell this one story that's pretty interesting. It involves Edward. Yeah, I named the cats Edward, Bella, and Jacob because I never seen 3 cats stick together as a group. And it was pretty funny though, because I have to tell the story about how I made, chicken. And somehow the chicken, I decided to make it into, chicken and dumplings. So I took the chicken bones off the chicken. I took the chicken meat off the bones and, So I decided, I'm not giving the dogs the chicken bones because Lilo does not chew the chicken bones like a dog would chew them. Instead, she wants to eat them. Break them down and eat them. And I don't want her choking on chicken bones because I am not giving a dog. It'd be the most awkward thing to give your dog a Heimlich maneuver and and stuff. Plus, I don't know how to do it because I don't want to hurt the dog. So I decided to be like, you know what? I'm going to take the chicken bones out to the cats. There's no way they can eat these chicken bones. Majority of them are kittens. Not kittens, but they're between kittens and adult cats. So I took the chicken bones out there, and there's a little gray kitten named Bella, who's just a sweetheart of a cat. She is the nicest cat I have out of the bunch. She will sit on the porch and wait for me until I pull up, and she'll greet me and stuff. And I'll bring her food, and, I go inside to get her food, and all of a sudden there's my cat, Lola, just laying on the couch looking at me like, what up? And just goes back to sleep. So I go get the food, come out, and she's playful and friendly, and here comes our other cat companion, Edward. I call him Edward because he has spiky hair and stuff. Just looking at me. So anyway, today I was making chicken dumplings. So I took the bones out there to them. And there she is, after I put food out there, looking around for food. And all of a sudden I put chicken down. And she just looks at me and looks at the chicken and looks at me and starts eating part of the chicken. All of a sudden she takes the biggest piece of bone of the chicken and hides it. Which is a smart cat. This cat is very smart, so it was just really cool to see those cats, and all of a sudden, to the point where it was kind of scary seeing 2 of the cats devour the chicken. I just was amazed by it. And the one cat was almost like a dog, just ripping it apart and eating it, and picking it up, shaking its head with the chicken, and just so it could pull off the piece of meat and eat it. It was amazing. It was the most amazing thing ever. Next to Lilo eating a frozen White Castle burger. But, yeah. It is. It's pretty funny. Yeah. So, I don't know what to think of the EVP stuff. But someone asked me, what do I think of it? I don't know what to think of it. The photograph I found, I will upload on the Instagram page of this podcast, Josh of Gotham. The one that they claim they found, they spot a human figure at the door. So I will upload it. I will try to find out where the location of it is so I can give you a better example where it's at. A lot of the ghosts and stuff that the EVP stuff is pretty interesting. I wish they did like video of it. Like some people who investigate have video of, I wouldn't say video proof, but video of them recording stuff. Because, again, being a skeptic, you don't know if there's someone else with them doing all this. Anyway. The most fascinating thing I ever found out about something that was interesting is the video game known as Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Someone sent me this video. It was like a phone number. Like, apparently there's like a phone number. You dial the phone number and you call it, and they revealed that it used to be like they would give you cheat codes of how to get past a level. But the phone number, I am not going to give the phone number. But this came from the Houston Press. Last of Us video game has a real phone sex number. Sometimes video games include real life phone numbers. Hold on. Sometimes video games has real life phone numbers and their play either as a joke or as a mistake. In case of Naughty Dog's video game Last of Us, it is littered with unfortunately mistaken and has some rather hot water. It's under hot water scattered throughout the ruined zombie-infested video game. Remains a normal society and advertising stuff all over the flyers and stuff. It's 800 numbers. Are both of them are sex hotlines. I'm not going to give the number, so find the article yourself. You dial the number, and the developers who threw in some meta humor at getting zombies cussed mold spores out of their house, infested with a husky voice and stuff. The voice tells you that she is. Whoa, okay, get past that one. But this isn't the only time they ever did it. Sorry. Who Framed Roger Rabbit did the same exact thing. I am not making that up. So the Last of Us video game put in a phone number that is a sex hotline number. Who Framed Roger Rabbit did the exact same thing. It became a phone number for cheat codes, and all of a sudden, like, I guess they sold it. They had it, then they just got rid of it, and all of a sudden it's that number. Would you imagine? I mean, I never played Who Framed Roger Rabbit video game. I was never the biggest fan of the movie. I thought the movie was kind of stupid. And all of a sudden, you hear about this, and it's like, I saw the video of it. Somebody sent me the video, and it's the Angry Video Game Nerd. And all of a sudden, it's that. And he actually dials a number. Which is pretty funny. He dials a number, and his reaction is pretty funny. And I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I know he did like a Batman video, which is pretty cool. Like, he plays all the Batman video games. And I remember playing Batman Forever. I still to this day have Batman Forever. I think on the Super Nintendo, I forget. And I never played the animated series one. I love the animated series. I wish they would bring that video game, like remaster it and release it on iOS or Android. Or both. And just really have fun with it. I mean, there's been a lot of video games that I really enjoy. I played The Sims. I play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm still trying to learn how to build a coaster in the third one. I am not having any luck. I'm so used to the original. The original was so much fun. But I am still giving the third one a chance. I never played the fourth one. I heard the fourth one's like awful, bad, to a degree that a lot of people hate it. And I heard a lot of people say like you have to play Planet Coaster, so I wouldn't mind playing it, but I just have to learn Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I just have to get through it. But I do enjoy The Sims. My Sims family is growing, which is great. The house needs to be fixed up better. I'm terrible at building houses in The Sims, which is weird, but you know. Anyway. Hold on, read something. You should review Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The book is different than the movie. Really? Yeah, I never read the books. I've heard things about it, yeah. Like the author who wrote it, I think wrote like a third book. Yeah, he did. He wrote Who Censored Roger Rabbit, Who Plugged Roger Rabbit, Who Whacked Roger Rabbit. Huh. Yeah, I've heard about it because... Oh, this one's really interesting. The Roger Rabbit was something he created. He sued Walt Disney Company in 2001, claiming that Disney... Oh, he sued Disney for not earning royalties off of it. In 2005 hearing, Wolf, who wrote the book, estimated he was owed $7 million. Disney attorneys not only dispute the claim, but also said Wolf actually owed Disney $500,000 to $1 million of an accounting error discovered preparing for the lawsuit. Wolf won the decision in 2005, receiving between $180,000 to $400,000 in damages. Wow, he sued Disney and sort of won. I might read. I might read the novel. I don't know. I want to read the Werewolf, The Librarian, and I really want to read those. I really want to read that trilogy because it seems like a really good trilogy, especially the song that goes with it. The song that goes with it is perfect. So, anyway, tomorrow's episode, we're going to be wrapping up this podcast. So, I'm going to wrap it up early because tomorrow's show is going to be a morning show. We are going to be doing a morning podcast on Friday, which is exciting. It's going to be a morning show podcast. So, I hope everybody's excited for it because it's going to be fun. The morning show is going to be basically, I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's basically going to be about, I think it's going to be a movie review podcast. I don't know what it's going to be. I know one thing it's going to be fun is we're going to be talking about, of course, Batman. And hold on, can you do more about the Six Flags podcast? More about Six Flags? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I've heard some things about the coffin challenge. I don't know who won it. I think somebody won the coffin challenge. So I might want to hear about that one. I might want to talk about that one because I heard a lot of things about the coffin challenge. Like somebody walked out with 2020 season pass, $600, a coffin. I'd be more happy between the coffin and the season pass, because would you imagine taking a coffin home and imagine the conversation about that. Where are you going to put the coffin? I don't know. I mean, if I want a coffin, I'd be like, this is such a great thing. It's going to be the new coffee table or coffin table. Coffin table. I was really surprised about it. I mean, imagine that story. Imagine telling your friends, what did you do on your vacation? I went to Six Flags and I entered a coffin challenge and I won and I took home a coffin. I would be so happy. Especially the ones that they did now, the couples coffin challenge. That is like the ultimate relationship test. Fuck Survivor. Do a coffin challenge. Oh. I might do the morning show at around 10 or 11, where I'm at. I don't know if we'll do the morning show, but, we'll probably do it around 10 or 11 in the morning, because I kind of want to sleep in. I don't know, so, anyway, what was I going to talk about next? Oh, yeah, I know somebody asked me, again, somebody asked me again about the Roasted Studios kid behind the camera thing. That, he's had her YouTube channel pulled down and harassing the Spreaker thing, claiming her podcast and all that hate speech, whatever. I don't know what to think of it. I try to stay out of crap like that. Somebody asked me about it. I'd be honest, I'm kind of wanting to stay out of it. Whatever it is, it's between them. I don't really care. I don't really like kid behind the camera YouTube channel. I really don't care that much about it. Because, I gotta say this one. people who do YouTube, who do clickbait videos, is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Mind you, I have a YouTube channel because basically I upload the podcast stuff on there. And the whole kid behind the camera thing is the dumbest thing ever. Like, you get people, I gotta say this, it's gonna be rude, it's gonna be disrespectful, then we'll finally, end the show there. But I want to say this. I never seen anybody who is rich from doing YouTube, who made a lot of money from doing YouTube, ever. And for a person who's rich, they don't really take care of themselves. They really don't. I mean, I never seen a dude who can wear a black t-shirt and have so much dandruff on the sleeves of their shirt. And I never seen anybody eat a bunch of fast food before. And he's talking about wanting to lose weight. He wants to talk about getting healthy. But it's like, can you at least put down the Big Mac and fries and just eat a banana or a salad, an orange, something? And here's the thing, I'm not being disrespectful or mean. I'm just being kind of honest. I mean, I don't know what your problems are. I don't know what you're doing in life. I really don't know. Hold on. I'm doing something real quick, so hold on. I'm fixing something real quick. A lot of people who listen to the show on YouTube say that they can't. The videos aren't longer, they're like 15 minutes. So I'm fixing it real quick, so hold on. Alright, my channel is officially verified on YouTube. And my YouTube is officially partnered. I officially have a YouTube partner program on terms. Let's see. I'm just goofing around. Anyway, back to what I was saying. And here's the thing, like, I have nothing against anyway, I'll set that up later. So yeah, I got officially longer videos. My videos are now going to be uploaded. Videos are going to be longer than 15 minutes, so I fixed that for you guys, so there you go. Anyway, yeah, my So, I'm going to be wrapping up the show, so I'll be wrapping up the show. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you will get notifications of when the show is going to be live. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, have a good day. Bye.